everyone, it's me, Joanna. Today is Friday, October 26th, 2018. I have a little bit of free time right now, so I'm like, why not make a video? Because I haven't made a video in like over 2 months, I believe. The last video I did, I was, I think, 13 weeks post-op. So today I am officially 25 weeks post-op, which is very close and equivalent to almost 6 months post-op. I hit my exact 6 months in about 2 weeks, I believe. So I'm just a little bit shy of my 6 months. So yay for me. It hasn't been a difficult journey. It hasn't been, too crazy. Nothing extreme has happened. But anyways, before I get into that, I'm going to just very quickly get into my stats. I had my surgery May 4, 2018 at Kaiser West Los Angeles with Dr. Robert Casillas. My surgery weight was 297. My highest weight was 327. I am currently, I weighed myself this is what happened. I weighed myself maybe about 4 days ago, and I was at 248. So that's still putting me under 50 pounds since surgery. And then I weighed myself yesterday and I was at 250. So I guess I've been like going up and down 2 pounds, 1 pound, 1 pound, 2 pounds for like the past 3 weeks, because I was checking my calendar and the last time I was at 250 was 3 weeks ago. And then I had lost, and then I went down to 248. But then yesterday I was back to 250. By Monday, I'll probably be back at 248. I don't know. My body's just like, I'm always in this weird transition where it's like, I'll lose 2 pounds, I'll gain 2 pounds, I'll lose 2 pounds, I'll gain 2 pounds. Whatever. That's just the cycle that it is, that I've been struggling with that for quite some time now with the surgery. But it is what it is, take it day by day. And yes, I am drinking a beer because I need one, because it's Friday. And it's the last weekend before Halloween, which I love Halloween. As you can see, my whole house is like totally done. I go all out for Halloween. Halloween is like my Christmas. But I can't really show much right now because my house is a mess. And that is quite embarrassing. So I don't know, maybe I'll make another quick video and I'll show like my decorations, or you can see them on my Instagram because I posted a couple pictures on there. All right, so just quickly getting into my stats. I really don't have much to report. That's why I really haven't made a video, because there's like nothing significant that has changed. I was having problems with my last video where I wasn't losing weight fast enough. I'm still not. And I changed my diet. I started calorie counting through MyFitnessPal, because since I've had the surgery, I never did calorie counting. I was just trying to get rid of my protein in the morning, but I didn't, excuse me, that's the beer talking. But I didn't really follow anything strict because I don't really know how to cook healthy. I don't know how to do anything. Like, I don't pre-plan meals. I hate doing that shit. I won't do it. I still refuse to do it. I won't do that. So I just take it day by day, you guys. I am probably like the worst VSG example that there is out there, because I just take it day by day. And I think that's why my weight loss has been so slow. But, I finally saw a surgeon at Woodland Hills, Kaiser Woodland Hills, because they transferred my case there because it's closer to where I live. And, all he said was that, that I'm a little behind on the weight loss. But he said that with Kaiser, it does not raise any red flags if you are slow on weight loss. As long as I'm not gaining weight, he said that technically I'm considered on track. I'm just a little bit slower than others. So like, I'm kind of like disappointed that I'm almost at my 6 months and I have not hit my 50 pound weight loss since surgery. Like, I don't know if you have seen a previous video of mine. I had said that that's one of the main things I wanted, was I will feel better about myself once I hit the 50 pounds loss from surgery. I did not think that it was going to take this damn long. I've seen videos, people at 6 months have already lost 100 fucking pounds. I really wish I knew what the fuck it is that they were doing. I'm sure they probably followed, the diet to the T. I know you weren't supposed to have any like poultry, beef, or chicken, or none of that shit like within the first 6 months. I I was eating chicken, beef, even pork, like pulled pork. I was eating that like 2 months out. So, it's just, I did stuff that I wasn't supposed to. I think I incorporated foods that I wasn't supposed to really early on post-op, and I think that really slowed down my my weight loss. But it is what it is. I mean, like I said, I don't like to make these videos and just complain and complain like, oh my God, I haven't lost weight. Because I see other people's videos like at 2 months out, 3 months out, and they're fucking bawling, taking videos, crying that they haven't lost as much weight and why aren't they losing weight? And it's like, and to me, like, no offense to them, but to me, like, that's kind of like, it would make me angry because I would be like, dude, like, calm the hell down. It took you 20, 30 years to gain all this fucking weight. It's not going to fall off overnight. So I'm 6 months out. I'm only like 40, 48, 49 pounds down. What can I do? And I'm drinking beer. So whatever. I'm losing weight and I could still drink beer. So it's a win-win for me, I guess. The last video I had made, I was experimenting with alcohol because like I mentioned before, pre-surgery, I was a very heavy drinker. Now, post-surgery, I'm not a heavy drinker, but I still drink. Like, I could probably drink this one will probably take me maybe an hour to drink, but I bought the 3-pack, so I'm going to drink all 3 by the end of tonight for sure. But yeah, and I had gotten to a point where like, I couldn't get buzzed. Like, no matter how much I was drinking, no matter what I was drinking, I couldn't get buzzed. I kind of found a level now where I'll have like a few beers and then maybe I'll have like a mixed drink, like a vodka. I do vodka and Crystal Light a lot. I love that combination. I used to never drink liquor before surgery. Beer was always my go-to, but now post-surgery, because obviously I'm mindful of the calories that alcohol has. So sorry, I apologize. I can drink it fine and just, I just burp a little extra than normal. But so yeah, now like one of my favorite drinks is actually vodka. Any kind of vodka. I get the cheapest vodka. I can't tell the difference between a good vodka and a good vodka and a cheap vodka. So I buy the $10 bottle. I think it's called like Amsterdam vodka. They sell it everywhere. Vaughn's, Stater Brothers. I get that and I get my Crystal Light because I love Crystal Light. And I just mix my Crystal Light with my vodka. I'll drink like a cup of that, and I'll have maybe like 2 or 3 beers on the side, and that will keep me at a good level. Like I'm good. I'm good for like, I'm to where I need to be. And I have a very stressful job. I go to school full time and I work full time. So, I know it's not good to drink, whatever. Don't follow what I do. But yes, I love to drink and I will never stop drinking. But yeah, so far that's what's been working for me. Vodka, a little bit of vodka and a little bit of beer, and I'm good to go. Let's see, what else do I have? I really don't have much to talk about because like I said, nothing's really changed. I haven't noticed like the inches on my body. It hasn't gone down as fast as it did my 3rd and 4th month. My 3rd and 4th month, my inches were literally melting off. That has also slowed down a little bit. I'm still not doing any vigorous workouts. I'm just walking a lot every day. I use my Fitbit every day. I just try to walk at least 5 miles per day. Sometimes I don't hit that goal. Sometimes I'll only walk 3 miles, and that's still okay. I'm still okay with that. As long as I know I'm taking time out of my day to actually go out there and walk, I am okay with that. Once you have this surgery, you do what you figure out what works for you and what doesn't. There's people out there that, they start weight training, they start doing all kinds of crazy shit. Kudos to them. Me personally, I don't really have, like, okay, there's my flabby skin. Before surgery, didn't really have big arms. So I have never been afraid that my arms are going to be huge because they're really not. Right there, obviously, you can see the extra flab. That's all extra flab right there I can't hold my phone and like try to grab what I'm trying to do. But yeah, like, it's flab, whatever. It's there. It's always going to be there. But my arms still are not that big. Like you can see, I wish I could do body shots before and after. Because if you guys see my body now, it's like I still look fat because you guys don't know what I look like before. But I mean, I'm wearing size 14 pants. There's a little reflection going on. I'm wearing size 14 pants. Fuck, I'm covering everything. I'm sorry. I'm so horrible at this. Thank you guys for bearing with me. Like, I'm a total amateur. I'm a rookie at this shit. I don't even know how to, like, insert photos into my videos. I've seen people do that, and I'm like, fuck, how do they do that? I can't figure that shit out. And I'm very computer savvy. I don't know if you have to pay for YouTube, like, because I know there's a thing that you can pay for the channel, but I ain't paying for shit. So this is what I now look like. I mean, you could still see my fat. You could see my stomach. It's not really like, my stomach has always been kind of big. You can always, not kind of big, but I mean, I don't know. It's hard to describe my body. I was always tall and thick. So I was never ashamed of my body. Like, I wore clothes that would complement my shape, you know, that would bring out my curves. I'm still doing the same thing. It doesn't really do anything. Like, I'm more comfortable now. I wear shorts now, especially living out in Southern California. It's short weather all the time. So now I'm comfortable wearing, like, you know, my little short jean shorts. I mean, it's just, I really wish I could do before pictures, though, because it's a big difference. Although it's a little under 50 pounds that I've lost in surgery, it's still a big difference on your body, you know? Like, when I saw my doctor, not my doctor, but the doctor that they transferred my case to, he said that I've lost 38% of my body weight since surgery. That's good, you know? That's really good. Everything's an accomplishment with this surgery. That's good shit, so whatever. Another thing that I wanted to talk about was like the myths of the surgery so far. What I've learned thus far from the surgery is, okay, the first one obviously is the alcohol one. No, you will not get drunk faster. Maybe some people that weren't big drinkers before the surgery, maybe for them, yes, now like they'll have a drink or two and they'll be fine. But no, to me, it's like once in a while, like maybe I'll have like one of these and I'll feel like a little slight buzz, maybe for like 20 minutes, and then it'll go away. So the fact that they say, oh, you're gonna be a cheap date, you'll only have one or two drinks, and you'll get drunk. No, you won't get drunk. No, you're not gonna fucking fall over and start throwing up. And no, it's like maybe one or two drinks will get you like a little buzz and you'll be feeling okay. But I don't feel like I get drunk a lot faster now since surgery. Absolutely not. I still have a pretty high tolerance. I can still drink with my friends, and my friends drink like fucking truckers and shit. So I can still keep up with them. It's nothing crazy. The surgery didn't do anything to my tolerance level, I guess. Another thing too is like I've seen people, oh, the hair loss. I stopped my vitamins in the 4th of July weekend. I remember 4th of July weekend, I stopped my vitamins, and I think that was I was 2 months out. The reason why I stopped my vitamins is because the bariatric vitamins from Kaiser, they have a lot of biotin in them, which is good because that's what you need because your hair starts falling out. So I was taking those, but then aside from like hair falling out, preventing hair loss, I started getting really bad pimples, like massive effing craters on my face from the bariatric vitamins. So I stopped taking them. 2 months out, I stopped taking them. And I did notice that maybe 2-3 weeks after I stopped taking them, I just started noticing the hair loss. And till this day, my hair is still falling out, like a lot, a whole lot. I know you can't really tell right now because of the way I style my hair. But yeah, my hair's been falling out a lot. I hope that stops soon. If it doesn't, I mean, whatever. If it's just a side effect of surgery, but it's also me because I've always kind of had problems with thin hair. Now it's just more noticeable since surgery. But, you know, I still style it in ways that hopefully, you know, you can't tell too much. Plus, I'm like, fuck it, whatever. If all my hair falls out, I'm just going to buy a really expensive wig. You know, what else? What else is there to do? I can't sit here and cry about it. I lose my hair, I buy a wig. That's all there is to it. And then, let's see. Oh, yeah. And then, like, I was watching a couple YouTube videos and people are like, oh, things they don't tell you before surgery. and they're complaining that their doctor didn't tell them this, that their doctor didn't tell them about the hair loss, that their doctor didn't tell them about like just anything, any little thing about the surgery. They're like, oh yeah, they didn't tell me this before surgery, where it's like, and I'm sitting there like, well, you know what? You're the one that decided to have the surgery, so why don't you do your own damn research to find out what the surgery really entails? You know, like, this is a surgery. This surgery is not to be taken lightly. Although for me, the recovery has been fairly simple, fairly easy. I think the hardest part of the surgery for me was the day of surgery and before surgery, because I was so scared. I thought I was gonna die. Like, you know, you start thinking, your mind plays really bad tricks on you. You start freaking out, like, what if I die on the table? What if this happens? What if that happens? What if I have a leak? Like, the worst part of all this entire surgery was day of surgery and leading up to my surgery date, because that's really when your mind really plays a trick on you, starts putting all kinds of shit in your head of what can go wrong. And that's where you're mentally having a battle with yourself, because you're telling yourself, like, why am I even having this surgery? Why am I putting myself through this? Why? That's all that goes through your mind right before your surgery. And the people that are probably pre-op, they know this. I am so sorry. I got an incoming call and it totally dropped my recording. So this video is probably going to be 2 separate videos, and I apologize. But yeah, like, as I was saying, like, you know, your mind plays tricks on you before the surgery. You start freaking out. And as long as you know, stay positive, you know, you just ignore that bad side, you'll be fine. To me, the hardest part of this surgery was leading up to my surgery date. As I'm telling you, as soon as I woke up from surgery, like, I didn't even know I had the surgery. Like, I didn't wake up feeling like I was in pain. I didn't feel like, oh my God, like, what did I do to myself? Nothing. Like, honestly, it was a breeze. It really was a breeze. Now that I look at it, it was a breeze. I suffered my first month because I was constantly hungry. Constantly hungry. Oh shit, my dinner. I'm making a slice of pizza. It's a really small slice though, and it's thin crust. So let me just turn off my oven. Oh my God, you guys are gonna see probably my house. My house is such a mess. That's my ceiling right now with my Halloween stuff. It doesn't look too bad. But yeah, so, what was I saying? Oh yeah, that the hardest part for me was probably my first month, because when you're on the liquid stage, you are constantly hungry. I know some people think that their hunger goes away. No, it doesn't. That's the second biggest myth about surgery. Your hunger does not go away. Your hunger is always there. I'm still constantly fucking hungry. Even when I'm full, like I have a full stomach in my mind, I'm like, fuck, I could still eat. But obviously you can't, because you feel the pain in your stomach. It's a mental challenge. It really is. You know, I've been obese practically almost my whole life. So it's a challenge. I feel like I'm constantly always hungry. But you know, so like, yeah, like the people that are saying like, oh, after surgery, they didn't tell me this, they didn't tell me that. Guess what? Do your research. If you're going to have this surgery, take it serious. This is your life. This is your life on the line. Take it serious. Do your research. Don't just wake up one day and say, I want to have the surgery. No, like really look into it. See the consequences. Look at your family history of, you know, of any complications that you may have from surgery, and just look at the benefits. See if the benefits outweigh the risks involved. And in my case, the benefits totally outweigh the risks. So, you know, do your research. Don't expect other people to do the research for you. You do your own research for your own surgery, because this is your life. It's not nobody else's responsibility to give you answers about this surgery. Well, besides your surgeon, you know, general questions. But do your research. Be prepared for this surgery, because it is mind altering. You know, it's a big change in your lifestyle. I am now calorie counting, so I try to stay between 800 and 1200 calories per day. By doing so, that has helped me start losing weight, because I had, as I mentioned, previous videos, I wasn't losing weight. I would go like a whole fucking month with only losing like 1 pound, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? But I wasn't counting my calories. I wasn't mindful of my protein intake. I wasn't mindful of anything. Now that I'm more mindful of everything, I started dropping weight really fast, like maybe like a month and a half ago. I was dropping at least 4 pounds a week. So that kind of made up for the time that I didn't lose any weight. But then back now, starting like last week, maybe for the last 2 weeks, I'm kind of going on that. Kind of like it. I'm kind of plateauing again. So I gotta see what I gotta change up. Maybe something in my diet, or maybe I just gotta start exercising now. To see if I can drop the weight a little bit faster. Because honestly, I'm still only losing about 10 pounds a month. So, you know, whatever. It is what it is. I could still drink. But for the most part, I mean, that's probably it. I really don't have anything else to talk about. I'm an avid Disney fan as well. So I fit a lot better on the rides. I don't know if you guys have ever been on Star Tours. Star Tours, the seats used to be really small. So I used to kind of have like a mini little panic attack. My friend makes fun of the way I say meanie. Because she said like, oh my God, you say meanie. But anyways. So I've noticed now that I go, like I slip right in and out of the seats. It's so easy to put the seatbelts on. So like, you know, it's like those little changes, even though like it doesn't mean anything to the world to me, that just, it's a phenomenal feeling. There's nothing, it's just a phenomenal feeling. There's just, you know, like you see your body shrinking every day. You guys, since you guys don't really know what I used to look like, my face used to be so like, it still is. It still is. Don't get me wrong. I'm still fat. But, I mean, I see the difference. I see the difference in pictures. My friends see the difference. Everybody sees the difference. And I feel the difference, you know. I feel it. My energy, I mean, people are like, oh, my energy's through the roof. I don't know me, because I work full time. I go to school. I'm a mom. Like, you know, my energy, I still feel drained sometimes. Like, I still feel like, fuck, you know, I'm fucking tired. Sometimes I feel like just sitting on the couch and not doing shit. So honestly, my energy, I don't know. To me, I feel like my energy is the same. It's just like when I go up my stairs now, I'm not huffing and puffing by the time I get to the top of my stairs. Like I can go up and down my stairs with no problem. But as an average, normal human being of my age, I'm 37 now. It's gonna be, you know, it's normal for me to feel fatigue and feel tired and old and just old as shit. What can I do? Nothing. But okay, but I guess that's it. I know I had other stuff to talk about and I had written them down, but I can't find the paper. But if anyone has any questions about the surgery, if anyone wants to if it just talk about anything, you know, you guys are more than free to either leave me a comment, or you could find me on Instagram. Send me a message through Instagram. It should be on I'll leave it on the link. Not link. I'll just leave it on the description of the video, if that's what you call it. I don't know. But thank you guys for watching. Sorry, because I was watching one of my old videos and I say a lot in my video, which is really, really annoying. But like I said, I don't know what I'm doing. I've never done this. I thought these videos are technically just for me to keep up with my own progress. But thank you guys for watching and taking the time for watching it. Wherever you are in your journey, you know, it's definitely worth it. The results are worth it. Even though like me, I'm one of the ones that were like, fuck, I'm losing really, really slowly. And like, was this surgery even worth it? Like, look at how slow I'm losing weight. Anyone could lose 50 pounds in 6 months time. Like that's easy, you know, for any normal person. But I don't care. To me, you know what? It wasn't easy for me, because it took me, before surgery, it took me like 7 months to lose 30 pounds. So, you know, it's just, I'm fine with the results. I'm happy with the results. I'm happy that I had the surgery. If I could do the surgery all over again, I would do the surgery all over again, and I would probably follow the instructions a little more closely, so my results would be much better than what they really are. But it is what it is. These are the choices I have made, and I'm just going to keep going forward. And hopefully, you know, my next video, whatever I make, I will be over the 50 pounds lost since surgery. And hopefully, I have learned to upload pictures so you guys can see my before and afters. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great weekend and happy Halloween.